Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Sainz, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Albon, Gasly, Magnussen, Joe, Bottas, Tsunoda, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Okay, you sat in P2. Hamilton's ahead of you, Perez is behind you, and that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. position, front of the pack. Hamilton's behind you now, and the gap behind us is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps. 13 laps to go. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, clear. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, the safety car's... Okay. On track, resulting in... Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to. This feels a bit like deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Pack, that's P1, that's Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Position, front of the pack. Hamilton's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 9 laps to go. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 34.2. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Pack, that's P1. Hamilton's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Tyre condition still looking good. after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. Flag. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
They've done it then. A truly magnificent win here at the Miami International Autodrome. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight.